every day, one by one, I'm gonna try every recipe of Laura, starting from the very beginning. Come, join me on my challenge. Let's go! Hi everyone! My name is Ruta and welcome to the 261st day of my challenge where I'm gonna try and not sneeze once during this intro. I swear today I'm sneezing like every 5 seconds, so I don't know how today's recipe trying will go because can you hear my voice? I'm almost in the land of sexy voices. So anyways, today I'm really excited because I'm gonna try cranberry tart. And the ones who are with me for quite some time know that I'm not a huge dessert person, but whenever there are berries in something, or if I know that it might be a bit more on the sour side, like, you know, more tart side, oh my god, I cannot resist those things. And I'm really excited for this cranberry tart because, you know, cranberries, really sour things. And fun fact, besides Lithuania, and I travel a lot, I could not find not frozen fresh cranberries neither in Iran or Turkey, where I reside most of the time. So I knew that this recipe will be made in Lithuania, and I already have a couple of people who I know also love tart desserts. So before moving on into the ingredients and trying this recipe for the very first time, I want just to mention one thing, and that is pie crust. Is it sneeze coming? No, it's a plane. Anyways, so the pie crust. Now, if you can buy a ready one in a shop. I'm not really sure if I can do that in Lithuania, but I got into a habit of making my own. It's so easy that I'm not really even searching for a ready pie crust. So if you're one of such people like me, just check the description box down below for the recipe, for the link to the recipe where I tried that pie crust for the very first time. Wow, I haven't sneezed yet. That's I'm serious, that's an accomplishment for today. So that's it. If you're curious to see how it goes trying out this recipe for the very first time, then keep on watching. We're gonna need 123 centimeters pre-made pie crust, 300 grams of fresh cranberries, 150 grams of sugar, quarter cup of water, 2 tablespoons of freshly squeezed orange juice, 15 grams of butter, 10 grams of flour, 1 teaspoon of orange zest, and some powdered sugar for serving. I'm gonna start by rolling out my dough. Now, this needs to stay in the fridge. This dough wants to be cold, but in order to work with it easier, I let it stay outside at room temperature for like 10 minutes or so. So now I'm gonna lightly flour my surface and work on rolling out to fit into this pan. Now, ideally for this recipe, you want to use a tart pan with removable bottom, 23 centimeters in diameter. Now, my mom doesn't really have one, I mean, with removable bottom. But from what I've seen in the original recipe, I feel like this will work just as fine. So now I'm gonna work on making this fit into here. Okay, I think I'm gonna try and put it inside. But before doing that, I'm gonna spray my pan with a little bit of non-stick cooking spray. Don't throw away this, by the way. This can turn into a few nice cookies. At this point, I turned on my oven to preheat to 200 degrees, and now I'm gonna work on the cranberry filling. So to a small saucepan, I'm gonna add the cranberries, water, orange juice, and zest, and over medium heat, I'm gonna bring everything to a boil. Once boiling, I'm gonna cook for 3 minutes. And now to this, I'm gonna add sugar and flour and cook for 1 more minute. heat off and the butter in. I've lined the baking sheet with some parchment paper. You can use aluminum foil, especially if your pan is with removable bottom. You do want to line your baking sheet with something. This is just in case, so that, you know, if anything splashes or anything. So now into here, I'm gonna put my mixture, which is looking really nice. I'm gonna level it out, never easy to say, and then put into the oven for 35 minutes. So one valuable thing you've learned today, that you should not try and make this recipe in a form like this. If you have something like this, especially with the rim all around, and a springform pan, because these were my two options and I opted for this one. Now I'm thinking, I should have tried the springform pan. I definitely suggest something with a removable bottom. And another thing before, and this is like my only good piece. Well, okay, I have maybe one more, but you saw how it went. So the other thing I wanted to mention, and I will be sure to add it into the written recipe, is that you should definitely prick the pie crust with a fork. Because you saw what happened, what's the word I'm looking for? Steam. The steam didn't have where to escape, and all the pie crust just bubbled up in the very middle, which led to all of the filling kind of, you know, be pushed towards the rims, and kind of it went behind the crust, which made it get stuck to it even more. I feel like if the pie crust wouldn't have come up, then maybe it would have been even easy to take it out from this kind of pan. I don't know. I feel like depending on how it tastes, I might experiment, but these are my 2 cents on the subject. Oh my God, I'm excited. Yes. Oh my God. This is tart alright. This is so good. I love such things. This is really tart. Now I totally get why Laura said that it should be, don't be tempted to make more filling. It should be a thin layer of it, because it's really tart, and if it was more than that, it would totally overpower. Even now, like, it's so tart, but I mean, I love it, so it's like kind of, but I like it. Let me just try one more. I feel like it's healthy. I don't think it is, but I kind of feel like it because it's cranberries. Man, this is what I like. So now I will go make a cup of tea and just relax, and who's kidding? No one will mind. I mean, homemade things, yeah, okay, it's really nice when they look nice, but it will fall everywhere. Even when it looks like this, no one will mind. I mean, of course, I will be teased, you know, big cook and all. But this is what I mean. This is recipe 261. And this can still happen. I mean, I don't know still all the cause and effect things, so you know, I just try, and when I feel like those are the episodes which are most valuable to you, because you can see how not to do what not to do. So if you want to check out what a pretty little thing Laura made without her pie crust, I keep forgetting the name, without the pie crust bubbling and like without the, having the right pan and all that. So if you want, go there and check it out. But other than that, if you like tart desserts, this will be right up your alley. And before I start eating again, I should say bye. So if you want to find the written recipe, be sure to check the description box down below. I will update it once, I kinda experiment more. Also, you can see all those experimentations happening again and again on my social media. I'm pretty much everywhere except Twitter. Man, I don't get that thing. So you can check all the links to all my social media below as well. I really hope that this was fun. I already know myself it was helpful what not to use in this kind of recipe, and I will see you soon. Bye!